we're gonna see how this goes. Because I wanted to take a damn break from Dragon Age. I've been Dragon Age to death. Single player. Story campaign. Difficulty normal. Name. Monolith. I'm a Dargon. I could be a Saber Dragon, or a Mountain Dragon, or a Zephyr Dragon. Oh. Okay, so, the most versatile of dragon kinds, the Saber Dragon is a formidable foe that combines might and mind to overcome his enemies. Mountain dragons lead cutthroat lives among the frozen peaks of the north. Its raw power is above all that these depend on in combat. Zephyr Dragon, proud and highly gifted. Zephyr Dragons try to avoid overtly physical confrontations, but prefer instead to skillfully liquidate their enemies with magic. Well, what's the researched technology? Soar increases speed which you fly by 40%. Disables the primary functionality of an enemy unit or building for 15 seconds. Basically permanently. Advance. All friendly units in a 1700 meter radius around you receive 60% increased movement speed. Holy shit. That's cool. War Factory Hunter unit acquisition allows the construction of hunters. Fast vehicle make for excellent scouts and come equipped with a fast-firing chain gun that can quickly shred lightly armored foes. Now I shall Snapchat you. Oops, I fucked it up. Okay, there we go. Done. Said. Boom. Sent. Alright. Mountain Dragon. Upon activation, your fireballs become acid for 13 seconds. Dealing damage over time. Blood Leech. When you damage an enemy, it lifesteals. Rejuvenate. I heal faster. Warlock. These units use magic to take down foes and when upgraded can cast powerful spells. Zephyr Dragon. You fire restorative charges. When colliding with a friendly unit, they restore hit points. Unlike the standard fire attacks, these do not overheat. Ray of Power. You fire a beam at a friendly unit or allied dragon, which increases its damage by a bunch. The damage lasts for 38 seconds, but discontinues sooner if the distance between you and your beneficiary becomes more than 2,000 meters. Friends with Benefits. Hey. This is a skill specifically made to protect your teammate, dragons, or units. The shield is cast on your allied dragon or unit, and any hit inflicted on the shield reduces the damage taken by 50%. It also heals your own dragon for 100% of the damage done. This shield lasts for 44 seconds, and the unit is a shaman. These units are great at healing and repairing. That is a healing dragon. I want to be the big beefy one. What's this? I get to pick my color. Purple! I'm a monolith. Monoliths are purple. I don't know. Glitched audio.
Thousands of years ago, Sigurd I built incredible engines of war, and with them forged an empire. The emperor married and sired many children. He even had a love child with mysterious Aurora, an ancient dragon in a woman's guise. Once united, peace was declared in Rivellon, and bloodshed soon forgotten. But Sigurd's realm of peace was shattered when his own sons and daughters rose against him. War returned with a vengeance, and annihilation reached new heights. Desperate to safeguard Sigurd's legacy, the wizard Maxos sought the help of the one child that never betrayed his father, Sigurd and Aurora's son, the half-dragon prince. He would be the one to save the empire from ruin, and to aid him in his quest, Maxos delivered unto him the imperial command ship known as the Raven. This is the story of Maxos and the Dragon. This is the story of the Dragon Commander.
Oh hell. Whoa. Okay, I did not expect 3D graphics. Cool. I thought it was a top-down RTS. That font is awful. The Revelin Times. Emperor's popularity among dwarves, elves, lizards, imps, and undead. 50% across the board. Sigurd I, Emperor of Revelin, murdered. Sons and daughters go to war. Siblings vie for the throne. No quarter given. Undead proclaim war as punishment from the gods. Gold prices skyrocket. War not all bad, dwarves say. Decades of peace end on bloody battlegrounds. War waged with terrible contraptions. Elves, lizards horrified, imps delighted.
Welcome, noble dragon, to the Raven. This wonder of engineering. This miracle wrought in magic that has a living demon for a heart. Between the knowledge I shall pry from this infernal creature's cryptic mind and the avalanche of tomes, manuscripts, and blueprints aboard awaiting study, we will catch up with our enemies in no time and claim back the lands they have taken by force.
Okay, we will do that.
Our task is monumental, but we will not have to face it alone. 2 famed generals are here already, loyal to the legacy we are trying to save, and therefore loyal to you, given time.
Given time.
I have furthermore enlisted the service of Grumio, an imp of devilish cunning that can fashion anything my research will uproot. Already he has created you a wonder he calls a jet pack. Talk to these men, get your bearings, and begin your conquest. If you have any more questions, you can find me in the royal chamber, which I shall use as a study.
I wonder why the fuck this dude has a 40-foot lizard on his stick.
Good luck, dragon. May the divines be with you.
Oh look, he's holding the lizard by the lizard part. Left click on a character to talk with him. Click on the strategy globe to access the strategy map. Find Maxos in the Royal Chamber and Grumio in the engineering bay to research your unit types, unit upgrades, and dragon skills! Can I talk to you? You. Yo, I can talk to him. What's this button do? Engineering bay, the bar, the bridge, and the Royal Chamber. So those 2 places I need to go to. I'm going to talk to Bald Guy.
Let me tell your right of the bat bastard that I hold you in very little regard. Your father may have been a great king once, but this last decade, a crowned pig would have played the part better.
No, well that's douchey.
He became a vainglorious fool, a sloth, and a coward. No wonder then that his own children could amass armies unperceived and strike at the heart of a kingdom in a matter of days. He tried to run, but he failed, and they slew him where he stood. Now the realm has been shattered, and vultures are picking what they can from his corpse by means of new and terrifying war machines. I'd say all is lost, but Maxos insists you are to be the one, the hero, who will take back the land we've lost. Excuse me if I laugh in derision. Still, you are a dragon, I'll give you that, and of ancient blood. Prove to me you have the rocks to do undaunted battle, and perhaps my respect may still be yours.
So, I can ask him questions. I have a name, you know, and it's not Bastard.
Aye, and you have titles as well, but none of them king, as yet. I'll address you with the right regard the day you prove worthy of it.
Give a name, my good man, or my not so good man.
Henry of the House of Lancefort. More you needn't know.
To which your colleague, the other general.
Edmund, he's called. A lizard of the House of Carcarus. In truth, I'd rather sleep with Syphilis incarnate than have him aboard. But there's no denying his talent. He's as arrogant as he is astute, and as ingenious as he is insufferable. Why don't you offer him a word of welcome? I know I won't. I believe he's in the bar. Probably searching for sherry. Just about the only drink that snooty serpent will swill.
Let's go to the bar. Just the one dude. Menu, Empire Overview. Turn 1, gold, income per turn, research points. Okay.
And there we have it, I suppose. The dragon son of a monarch deposed. Rightful heir to the throne, even if he was born out of wedlock.
Oh.
No doubt that boar of a Henry has already introduced me in his ever-elegant way. So here I am. Lord Edmund Augustus III, Duke of Hawknest Hall. I'd add at your service, but I don't think we're quite there yet. To be perfectly honest, I'd normally entertain the idea of lending my expertise to your cause as curtly as I'd consider attending a dwarven opera. But not unlike my fellow general, it is Maxos's backing of this enterprise that has me intrigued. You have doubts benefit, Dragon. Let's see how far it takes you.
I sense a lot of distrust in you, douchebag.
When one dwells among the highest echelons of power, where ambition runs thicker than blood, distrust is your best friend, as is its brother, caution. In your case, though, the waters of misgiving run somewhat deeper. You are, after all, but a half-dragon.
Oh.
They call your kind dragon knights to lend an air of nobility to a lowly mixed breed. Not many make the distinction, even, but the crucial difference is impurity. Human ancestry taints your being, for humanity and weakness are two sides of the same tuppence I drop in beggars' hats. A bastard twice are you, my lord. Bastard born and bastard bred.
I really want to punch this dude in the head.
Only that it was bound to happen. For when an emperor weakens, his empire weakens with him. Now a litter of dogs is fighting for the throne, so maybe their dragon half-brother can walk away with it.
Yeah, this guy's a prick. Hey, shorty.
Greetings, sire, sprung from kings. I am Grumio, son of Gromio, an imp of good and honest standing. Your technician, shall I be, if it pleases you. Your engineer and architect. I hope you'll like my jetpack. It is my gift to you, to keep without recompense, for gladly shall I remain aboard this wondrous ship, to tinker and toy, hammer and hew.
This guy's eyeball is freaking me out.
She is special, this vessel, filled with wonders undiscovered. The wizard, he feels it too. The taste, the tingle of mystery. Oh, to unlock its secrets. Righto, my lord.
New unit types and unit upgrades can be unlocked by spending research points. The more countries you occupy, the more research points you receive per turn. Some research items are grayed out. To unlock them, you need to get prereqs or progress further in the story. Advanced, expert, master. Ugh. Ah, my finger itches. Alright. So I've got 20 research points and I can research stuff if I want to. Actually, can I? I think it's all locked. Oh, it's a video showing you what they do. It's a hunter. Not the... wait. No. What did I unlock because of my dragon type? Motherfucker, I can't remember. Warlock, that's it. Okay. Ah, here it is. So, oh, I've already got Warlock because of my class type. Okay. Yeah. So I've got Grenadier, Trooper, and Warlock. The Warlock becomes nearly invisible for a long time. Anti-air. Launch fast rockets at flying enemies. Can also detect cloaked units. Yeah, I want that. Allows the construction of transports. These ships can carry ground troops across water. That sounds useful. Shamans, herd of healing, allows the construction of hunters. Oh, excuse me. Alright. The troopers can now take over enemy buildings. Multiple troopers capture them quicker than one. Improved engines allow troopers to travel at 160% movement speed. Minesweeper cleans up nearby sea mines with enemy ships. This is kind of way more complex than I expected. I'm gonna unlock hunters. Actually, you know what? I want to get shaman. I want the healer. Alright, that's all my research points.
The wizard has discovered many an Well, my lord, when your good father and Maxos first started to conquer the world with their fancy machines, We Emps were mesmerised. None of us cared if we were being drafted into a strange warlord's empire, for if those were the weapons he wielded, we were all ready to welcome him with open arms. By golly, were we ever.
Ah, come on, mouse, move. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Steam-driven giants on land, on sea, even in air. Oh, the ecstasy! Such wonders, such ingenuity, and jeepers, what cannons! Ever since then, some 30 years hence, us imps have dedicated our existence to the advancement of these delightful machines. Now, before those blessed days arrived, people regarded us as eccentric gnomes taken to experimenting with flame, gas, and liquid like so many charlatan alchemists. But those days are over. We are scientists now, famed and fortuitous. And truth be told, though, we've never quite given up our love for all things combustible. Rather on the contrary. Not that you mind, do you, my lord?
Nope, not at all, bro. What's this thing? Oh, just a quick access. Alright, go back to the bridge. I think that's where I started. Nothing really to do here. Talk to
What's
this dude.
on your mind?
Oh. Go to the royal chamber and talk to the old biddy. Is that the only thing? Oh, what's this thing? This paper that I already read? Yup. Is that it? It looks like it's it. Yeah, it's it.
Never hesitate to seek my counsel, Dragon Knight. Tirelessly I study and question, in the knowledge that my discoveries will make you the mightiest dragon ever to have soared the skies.
Okay.
You too shall unite dragon's daring with wizard's wisdom. Nothing shall stand in your way. That is quite a tale, my friend, so bear with me. Since the dawn of time, beautiful Rivellon has been a stage of bitter rivalry, strife, and war. Haughty humans, all too lofty lizards, dogged dwarves, erratic elves, irrational imps, dogmatic undead, and yes, wayward wizards even, couldn't forego the time it takes for the moon to wax and wane without turning to fresh violence. Peace. The word itself hardly had a meaning. It was an abstract. Until after long and dark ages, 3 men decided they had had enough. I was one of them. The other 2 were your father Sigurd, and an eccentric inventor known only, even by us, as the Architect. We knew war would continue everlasting, unless one king would stand up, conquer all feuding factions, and unite the manifold battling races under the banner of a single world-spanning empire. Easier said than done was, I believe, our initial reaction. It was the Architect who provided us with the answer to the question how on earth we would go about enacting such an unparalleled enterprise. He said he had ways and means to provide your father, a battle-hardened warlord in his own right, with engines of war such as the world never saw. Technology. That was the solution. For if we could go to war with weapons so vastly superior as to be unstoppable, every opponent would have to yield before our onslaught. Where the Architect obtained his strange knowledge from, he never wished to reveal. But in truth, Sigurd and I cared little for his mysterious ways. For whatever the source, our plans worked like a charm. And in a matter of years, Rivellon was ours. Yes, we had done it. We had created our empire, and your father became its first and so far only ruler. For a few precious decades, peace had finally taken on a meaning. It was a bright flash, all too quickly extinguished along the tenebrous continuum of time.
This game's consistent use of obsessively excessive adverbs is just ridiculous.
Long have I asked myself that question. Yet the answer is as simple as it is obvious. Human nature. Love, jealousy, anger, grief. All of these emotions proved more fatal to the stability of peace than 100,000 war machines could. You see, Sigurd, the architect, and I remained close friends after our quest had come to completion. But then, one fateful day, a woman of unequaled beauty arrived at court. After but a glance, there wasn't a man's heart in the room, not aching for even her mildest attention or a most fleeting caress. Your father, though married, courted her, as did the architect. For myself, I'd admit I'd given up the very secrets of magic in return for her love, but I knew rivalry could only lead to misery. And so it did. For bitter rivals my two friends became, and when in the end Sigurd was the one to win her affections, the architect left the palace with such hatred in his eyes as to strike me as diabolical. A year their secret liaison lasted. 1 year your father and beautiful Aurora were happy together. Then suddenly she died, and it took me a long time to find out she did so at the hand of the architect. Sigurd never knew. He was destroyed by grief. The mighty warlord withered, and with him the soul of his empire flickered like a candle in the breeze, until his own children blew it out forever and hacked to pieces the land that was to have been his legacy. I promise I will tell you in due time. For now, I must keep silent. Please, don't press me any further on the subject. Though I said I noticed from the beginning her beauty was of such perfection as to be supernatural, I soon discovered she was indeed more than human, and that the enchanting guise we saw her in was but a mask. Behind it lurked the dragon. Yes, she was one of the ancients, interested in the ways of the infinitely lesser creatures we nevertheless call civilized. She was intrigued by Sigurd, his war machines, and his empire. It led her to his castle, to a brief spell of passion, and ultimately, her downfall. No one in Rivellon, save for you, Sigurd, the architect, and I, know of Aurora, and how her death affected your father. As far as most are concerned, he was a great hero, who all too soon fell prey to indulgence, sloth, and alcohol, which lost him the affection of his children, and in time started the war. They are wrong, but truth will be revealed one day. Rest assured that when we finish our conquest and I can spend some leisure time in peace, I will write his history, and yours too. Everyone shall know the tragedy that befell him, and how his son, by the woman he loved, rose to save an empire. In a few words, victory and destruction. First, we must vanquish all warring rivals for the throne. Then, we must undo the technology that enabled them to go to war in the first place. We will rekindle the Empire of Peace your father founded, and be rid of the apparatus that might threaten it once more.
If you want peace, prepare for war.
It shall be my honor.
That's like the entire premise of this game, apparently. New dragon skills can be unlocked by spending... Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have spent all my research points on... Oops. Whatever. Upon activation, you fire restorative charges for 10 seconds. That's lame. Soar, you go faster. Oh, so you can get the abilities of all the dragons. You just don't start out with them all. Okay. What are like the super abilities? Aura of Annihilation. This aura permanently increases the damage done by friendly units around you by 30%. Eye of the Patriarch. You unleash a single devastating ball of fury that explodes on impact and deals 3,200 damage to anyone and anything in a 300-meter radius. Yeah, that's cool. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Okay, well, I guess it's time to click this and figure out what the fuck you do when you play this game. During the strategy phase, build units of buildings, play cards, and conquer countries to expand your empire and its resources. Overthrow the enemy capitals to win, and don't forget to defend your own. When you are finished playing your turn, press end turn to proceed. Hold the left mouse button to move the mouse to navigate around the map. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. You can pick up a pawn by left-clicking on it and then dragging it to another location. This isn't a very big map. That's cool, actually. I kind of prefer it like that. So, I don't know what these mean. The amount of extra units and buildings a defender receives when attacked. So this is what I own. I own Orca. So do I want to attack The neutral Liliite or the aggressive Carthan? 50% public opinion. Army splitter. What's this do? I'm gonna hit OK. Did you notice the undo button in the right upper corner? You could use it if you're not satisfied with the move. That. Okay. Chance to win. 74%. Forget how to intern. I don't have any gold. Lame. Oh, intern. Here we go. In this phase, you can see the moves your enemies are making. You can skip them by clicking skip. Diplomacy. They made transports in the gold tree. Enhanced engines. This is an overview of where battles are going to happen, which will give you a final tactical insights before the fight commences. If you finish viewing the map, press the continue button to go to the battle. Build a factory for free in a country of your choice. To war! I guess. Decide who will lead combat. Select the dragon if you want to do it yourself. You can play cards to improve your odds. In single player, you can swap or remove cards by left or right clicking them. So I can do Hunter Mercenaries are fighting by your side. 5 Trooper Mercenaries. %83 chance for me to win. Oh, okay, so Imperial Army, Henry, Edmund, or Monolith. Tactical Genius, wages 8. Oh, it cost me gold to send these guys in. Of which I actually did have 20. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. It's my first battle. Let's do this. Select which dragon skills will be available by dragging them onto your skill bar. I've only got 3 skills. Right click to dodge, left click to shoot, R to toggle dragon form. Jetpack boost! Because I'm a dragon with a jetpack. Because that's the thing you need to be. Alright, what we got going on? How do I move around? Oh, I have to click this. Oh, whoa. Okay, so it's inverted. That's going to be really annoying. But okay, I guess I can get used to it. Oh, that's going to be weird. Alright, so their army's going that way. They're just leaving the fucking capital open, so I'm just going to go attack it. With everything I got.
That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander.
Oh, I can't go dragon mode for another minute.
I will crush their bones.
Kill it! Kill the robot thing! Obliterated. Alright. How do I... Can I pause this somehow? Nope, I guess it's all active. Alright, so...
Is that a tree? Well, not anymore.
I wanted to flank them, but honestly I'm just obliterating them, so I don't think I need to.
That's impossible, Commander.
Without a trace. There'll be trophies on your wall.
We had better be on the lookout for enemy grenadiers, Commander.
Alright, can I build new units or something?
Construction underway, Commander. built in a jiffy. Construction in progress. Construction underway, Commander. Battle forge completed.
Oh shit.
Anti-ground turret completed. Anti-air turret completed. Losing ground, sire.
Dropped it. I'm a Dargan with a jetpack. This is beyond awesome.
The Emperor shows us the way.
Okay, victory is mine. That was ridiculously easy. But I gotta figure out how to build troops or something, unless you just keep what you take in with you, in which case, oh my god, it's gonna be a bitch. But a dragon with a jetpack is cool as fuck. I didn't expect it to just like send me in right away. That was pretty damn awesome. So the only thing to survive were 3 troopers. I lost 4 standing armies and 1 transport. Close. Close. So now I have this country. Dead Emperor's bastard son gets wizard's backing. Triumph trumps overkill, Emperor says. Even undead perplexed. More haste, less speed. Enemy invention propels troops forward. Even his magic is self-centered, complains army.
Great dragon, glorious warlord. Once more you return from the battlefield red with the blood of slain adversaries. And let me tell you, these victories of yours have not gone by unnoticed. In fact, to my great satisfaction, another pair of dauntless generals has joined our company. 4 military masterminds are now on board. More than enough to start a campaign of conquest on a truly grand scale. No doubt you're as anxious to meet them as they are to meet you. So why don't you go to the throne room, where I've instructed them to await your arrival? Heavens no. You have the military firmly on your side. But civil emissaries too are bound to join our cause in due time. Indeed, I expect you will be declared Emperor before long. Yes, you heard me correctly. Emperor. It is inevitable. People have heard of you. The dragon. Their one hope of deliverance from war, oppression, and death. Soon hope will turn into confidence. And when ambassadors of the civilized races flock to the Raven, your political career will commence. You yourself will of course represent all humans. But the dwarves, elves, lizards, imps, and undead will want their say as well. And more. Still, let us worry about politics later. Today, it is your generals that count.
Okay. Let's go to the throne room and talk to the general people then, because
My
they're
Lord
generals.
Dragon, allow me to present your team of generals. Edmund you already know, but I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge, and Scarlet, not noble of birth, but the more so of heart. We 4 have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revlon's throne. Bastard no longer, you shall be known as Commander, until the day comes that you shall be king. All hail the dragon.
Hell yeah.
Hail!
She looks kind of like a prissy bitch.
Hail!
She's cute.
Yes, well, hail.
And he's still a dick.
How's it hanging, Commander? I'm Scarlet, and you're a dragon, they tell me. Always wanted to ride one of those, though I bet you're a little harder to handle than a horse. All part of the fun, though, I reckon, so give me a shout when I can take you for a spin.
You're quite the little wildcat, aren't you?
Treat me mean, I'll scratch your eyes out. Treat me well, and I'll purr like a kitten. Your choice, Commander.
I would say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve. True, to know we have a Dragon Knight for a leader is a great relief. For such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many hearts that will have to be won so that we may overthrow the spreading dark. But then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot, of a sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very line, in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place. Forgive me then if I do wonder, will this commander pass muster? Earn his wings? Earn his crown?
Why put emphasis on male offspring?
Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined, and downright intelligent. Give an empire a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. No more.
Wow, you really are kind of a bitch, aren't you?
Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore be in charge of simple things only.
Yep, she's definitely a bitch.
It's going to take some getting used to, you know, to call you Commander. Verily, I was rather opposed to the notion, but Maxos in his infinite wisdom insisted we up the level of common courtesy toward you. Commoner would have done. Commander, though, it shall be.
You fucking asshole. You like to talk down to people, don't you?
As much as it is in the eagle's nature to look down upon the world in hunt of lesser creatures, it is my genius that makes me soar high above all others. Lesser creatures indeed. At the lone top do I reside, but I would have it no other way. Those who do not understand, all but everyone, calls me a loner, thinking the word to be a pejorative. But it is on the contrary glorious to live in sweet isolation when all around you non-lizards, that is to say, inferiors, skitter and crawl like vermin. I am a solitudinarian, for my nature makes me so. And when I do have contact with those I loathe, inevitably I talk down to them as it is impossible to communicate on a level of equality when there is none to be had.
Hey. 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 Quit using the big words, douchebag.
Yes, Commander?
A bastard no longer, am I?
Seemed hardly proper to call you by that particular pet name on what was somewhat of an official occasion. But don't worry, I may still slip up once or twice, even though my respect for you is in fact growing. You've got a knack for bloody brutal battle, and faint heart never won fair victory.
Well then, here we go. Talk to this guy.
It's wondrous, my lord. Wondrous. The Raven, she speaks to me in my dreams. She tells me fantastic things, newfangled and new formed. I can make them all for you if you provide the right resources. Indeed she does, my lord. A soft voice sings inside my head, but only when I'm in the land of eyes shut and mind at rest. There, she guides me to glory. Shows me things not even wizards could dream of. Yes, but don't remind me. My heart bleeds just thinking about it. Oh, but I must be like a chef, don't I? I must create delicate wonders. Impeccable blends of perfection in the knowledge they must all turn into wretched clumps of waste destined for the sewer.
Ew.
It's a thankless thing I do, but I must remind myself the fun lies in creation, not completion. Can't be helped, my lord.
Nope, you can't, bruh. So, we're going to the bridge. We're going to click on the map. And we're going to do something. Each country you conquer starts earning you gold. Additionally, the longer you hold a country, the better your defenses within that country will be. Each country is populated by a certain species. Your current popularity among this species is shown at the bottom of the screen. The higher your popularity, the more support you receive in this land. The more support you enjoy, the larger your army in a country can be during the combat phase. Elf, undead, elves fucking everything. Are you shitting me right now? God damn. Like, they are every fucking where. And so are the undead, actually. It's like all elf and undead, nothing else, really. Well, So I can be like, okay, so I can only earn, hold on. Only build as many units as there are units, like, things and stuff. Okay, so, warlocks. What do these look like? Shaman? Oh, wow. They're fucking medevacs, like StarCraft 2. Alright, accept. Buy units. Accept. Intern? What happens if I just intern without actually doing anything? Famed generals flock to the banner of the bastard. News from the front. Calm before the storm. The Emperor is a monster! Understandable. Even reasonable. Alright, so can I attack these people? Should I attack them? They're neutral. These people aren't. But I have to conquer them all, don't I? I don't know what I should do, guys. Oh, it can only move one area per turn. I didn't know that. In turn. Ooh, they're getting invaded. I'm not trying to start a fight till I get this thing over there, or I don't have a choice in the matter. Great. I've got a 27% chance to win this. Can I just pull the fuck out? Doesn't look like it. Unlock the aura of restoration. Blah blah blah. Oh, do I have this? Can I use this somehow? I'm not really sure how the card things work. Go to battle? At most, I can get it up to a 34% success. But I think if I play defense long enough for my... No, that ain't gonna work. I lost 3 trooper armies, and I kept 2 trooper armies. Yeah, I lost the fight, I get it. But that's because you don't... Sacrificing the troops wouldn't have helped me in the long term. Play card? Increase the gold revenue for 1 turn. Okay. There we go. That should be much more efficient. Oh, you're invading me, you son of a bitch! For some reason, I just didn't even think of that as like an option. Which battle am I going to? The top one? Yeah. Oh, if you move into neutral territory, you just get it. Okay, I didn't know that. The things you learn playing an RTS for the first time ever. Oh yeah, I'm way ahead in this game. I see now. Ready. Call of Valor, receive increase to their armor and 50% to the damage output. Yep, start battle. Here we go. Cycle through recruitment centers. Alright. 2Q commands, so I can backspace to go through my recruitment center. This sounds like something you do to recruit people. To increase the amount of recruits gained, yep.
Construction in progress.
Alright, we're gonna pull our troops out front.
It'll be built in a jiffy.
Build that up just to defend me a little
One
bit.
leg at a time. Nothing a good glass of brandy won't fix. Battle forge completed.
Alright, what's a battle forge do?
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Enemy troopers can now capture our buildings. No time for tests. Treatment's quicker. I will crush their bones.
Grenadier, fresh from the barracks.
Watch out. Enemy troopers can self-destruct now.
No mountain can stop us.
Okay, who took an arrow to the knee? I'm going. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore.
Oh! Fuck!
Drummon's orders are
Alright, so I can't let that happen.
Your unit will soon be ready.
no mountain can stop us. They'll be squished like grapes, sire.
I gotta back out.
There's an interesting case. I'm going. There's no I in T. There is a me in there somewhere, though. No flying doctor's jokes, okay?
Damn! The dragon mode died. Oh, and it resurrected like right away. Damn! Oh my god, this is a bitch.
Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will soon be ready. I'm going. Don't be pushy.
Alright, so it does have StarCraft kind of commands.
We'll crush them one leg at a time. The Emperor's enemy is my enemy. I'm going. We'll crush them one leg at a time. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
I don't have enough recruits.
I'm going.
More kills, more beers.
I'm going. The grave be their destiny. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Warlock awaits.
My rally point will be right there. Okay, I didn't know I'd do that. And I ain't played an RTS in a long time.
Warlock here. I'm going.
Alright, that's how it goes.
Your unit will soon be ready. Not enough recruits to morph,
Ooh,
Commander.
that's a big ass army right there.
Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander.
Walking beer keg reporting for duty.
We need more recruits, Commander.
Grenadiers, fresh from the barracks.
Construction in progress. We're out of recruits, Commander.
Walking beer keg reporting for duty.
Trooper ready to march. We're out of recruits, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander.
Oh, recruits are kind of like my supply right here.
Construction underway, Commander. There is no
That should be
reason to doubt
enough
your
to win
insight,
this
sir.
fight right here.
Nothing a good glass of brandy won't fit.
In a straight line now. Somebody get the iron.
Be on guard, Commander. Enemy hunters are about to be deployed. Not enough recruits to morph, Commander. Battle forge completed. We'll crush them one leg at a time. They tell me enemy grenadiers have been issued in binoculars.
Man, I just straight got my ass stomped.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Don't be pushy. I've heard reports about the imminent arrival of enemy warlords. I will crush their bones. Construction in progress. Trooper ready to march. I'm going. We'll crush them one leg at a time. Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander. Sure. There's
I'm getting my ass beat, guys. About to lose this. One more recruit. Come on, give me one more recruit. Don't stop at 19. Give me one more recruit. There we go. Damn it, I almost got it.
Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Trooper ready to march. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander.
Oh fuck, they built an artillery thing in my goddamn base.
The Emperor shows us the way. I will crush their bones. There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir. The Emperor shows us the way. We'll crush them one leg at a time. That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander.
I lose. Oh, this is so much harder than I thought it would be. This is what I get for not looking up how to play the RTS before I played it. There's probably something outside of combat that I'm not doing correctly, or I'm just neglecting to do it all. Because I feel like I'm going into this fight, like, really, really under-supplied, I guess. But not really knowing how to do the keybinds definitely isn't helping. I wonder if this is a game where you just have to zerg your way in, actually. Because they built up an army and they just kept churning it out, and I just didn't have the recruits to do that. You know what? I bet that's what it is. I bet in this game you just have to fucking zerg it constantly.
Ah, Commander. No doubt you've had an eventful and successful day so far, but don't rest on your laurels just yet. For I'm here to inform you the counselors have arrived. The ambassadors of the races whom you'll have to duel and deal with in the political arena. Such is both the prerogative and the burden of an emperor to be.
Okay.
You may think your first duty is that of conquest, to bring the war to as swift an end as possible. But I'm afraid there is much more to being a monarch than military matters alone. As a commander, as an emperor, you'll have to constantly endeavor to find that delicate balance between your roles as strategist and statesman, for the one necessarily influences the other. Now, you may consider it strange that some will worry about the price of bread, and others will gripe about taxes. When all around us, machines of war threaten the existence of the very realm. But if you give it a moment's further thought, this is only logical. We may find ourselves trapped amid a conflict of gargantuan proportions. But that does not mean the average man worries most about feeding his family, about the little things that make for a happy life. And when you have been given an empire, Commander, you have to be responsible for every matter, every obstacle, every creature, great and small. This may seem daunting, but I have never, and never will doubt for even an instant, that you of all people will rise to the occasion. Your counselors await you in the throne room, Commander. Godspeed.
Thanks, guy.
Aha! Shush, everyone, shush! Here comes the long-awaited commander. The dragon that would deliver us from vile usurpers. The one deserving heir to Rivellon's throne.
Sure, that's me.
Let me cut right to the chase, Commander, for I'm not a man who takes pride in his words, but in his pragmatism, rather. The entire realm is under siege, and the free peoples left need a strong leader. One who inspires. You see, there may be a war going on, Commander, but that doesn't mean you don't have a realm to rule. Oftentimes, political concerns will take precedence over military ones, no matter how trivial they may sometimes seem in these dark times. As much as possible, where your rule has been established, everyday life must continue like it would in times of peace, and everyday life concerns itself with everyday worries. The people will look to you for guidance in these matters. We, as their representatives, have witnessed your triumphs with mounting awe, and have agreed you are to be the one, the hero, who shall both restore the kingdom and recommence the workings of government. I therefore declare you Emperor. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
We'll bring before you if you do not make a decision, the majority vote will always carry the motion. Okay, well. This isn't really something I need to... whatever, I gotta do it.
By Grumio's gadgets, it's a pleasure indeed to shake hands with you, Commander. Your technician is my nephew, don't you know? And I am Trinculo Shortfuse, son of Trunculo Even Shorter Fuse. Praised be the dragon.
And what do you do?
Ha! You want gizmos? You want imps. You want the unthinkable? You want imps. You want great, big, loud, bright fire explosions? Lords above, it's imps you want. We live for all that is new and shiny. The old, we blow it up. The new, we study it for a while before we blow it up. Why? Because there's always something even newer waiting around the corner. Science, Great Dragon, never sits still. Try, investigate, experiment. And with a bit of luck, boom! Ha ha ha! A bigger bang than ever. On a more serious note though, Commander, science is indeed our passion. And we hope that under your rule, we will be free to explore its limits. Damn the gods, for there are none, and damn petty morality, for it is a brake on progress. Back us, and we'll craft you miracles.
By the powers vested in me by the great lizard lords, I, Prosper, endorse your newfound emperorship. Sorely we are in need of a dragon, Commander. We are not a people that make great demands, Commander. We simply hold many a thing dear without succumbing to the excess of it. The dwarves revere their gold to such an extent it becomes a fetish. Elves abide so strictly by nature they become her slaves. We like gold, for it is an economical mast. We like nature, for she sustains us. Yet none of the two we idolize. Reason and liberty, those are our bywords. Territories we defend valiantly. Territories, alas, easily encroached upon, for emperors tend to curtail them. Our ideal is therefore not a monarchy, but a republic. Think on that, Commander, as you pursue the throne.
May the Seven be praised now that we have found our champion and our emperor. May the fire of the dragon obliterate every heretic in its way. May the light of the gods illuminate your soul. The highest. We are the chosen of the Seven, Commander. We are those that have known death, have walked its black shores, but then have been restored to life. You think you are alive now, Commander, but you are not. You are but in the phase of flesh. Yet if you are devout and sweat in service of the Seven, you too, after the Dark Mother has lulled you to sleep, may be plucked from the dales of shadow and given the perpetuity of the bone.
That's creepy.
Do well by the gods, Commander, and you'll do well by us, as well as all in the realm. We have many proposals to that effect, which I will bring before you in due time. So say I, Yorick, humble servant of the Seven.
Honored to meet you, Commander. I am Oberon, envoy of the elves, ambassador of the beasts, spokesman of plants, here in the hope that our new emperor will treat majestic Rivellon with the reverence she deserves, even in these times of frightful war. Well, Commander, if elves were the only race to have become what they misnomer civilized, this globe and all upon it would exist in a paradise of such perfection, the gods need not create for us a heaven. Such, alas, is the fiction, not the reality. Others, less scrupulous in the handling of natural beauty, have risen to prominence. They hack and mine, blast, drain, and usurp. As much as we can, we condemn and attempt to stop their misguided endeavors. We are the Green Mothers, unwavering paladins, and it is our fondest desire you, Commander, will join our ranks. Defend nature, and defend the little man, for they will in turn defend you. A happy people, one with the wilds, will fight for its country with redoubled zeal. To that effect, I hope we'll have your backing.
Isn't this a world gone topsy-turvy? I've declared you Emperor, and you don't even know my name. Sir Falstaff Silvervein, Commander. Born and bred neath the Emerald Mountains. There. Now that we've been acquainted, I do declare it's time for a beer. A prouder folk you'll ne'er meet, Commander, nor a more robust one. Best allies an aspiring king can have, for our love of gold and all things precious is legendary, and gold is what an emperor needs if it be conquest that takes his fancy. So listen when I give advice, for your economy will prosper by it. Liquid gold, of course, is another of our pride and joys. For ale a sparkle, we'd go to war. But our families, above all, Commander, are holy. Those manifold kernels that band together, and like the rings that form a chain mail, shape a society that is stout and steadfast. Yes, dwarven families grow as plenty as the grain on 1,000 wheat fields. And just like grain, it is from them that we derive the bread that nourishes civilization, and the beer that quenches its thirst.
Well, that was kind of an annoying speech, but okay. We're going to the engineering bay. Click on the thingy. Allows the construction of ironclads. I need, like, better shit. I don't have the research, though. Damn. These fast vehicles meant for expert can be quickly with fast firing machine gun that can be destroyed lightly armored foes. I'm gonna get my Warlock's cloak, build a bunch of Warlocks, and see if they can just destroy everything. And I've got a war to fight. Buy units. I have 21 gold. I need a Warlock unit, a Trooper unit, grenade, one of everything. There we go, except can I not move my units? Oh, you can't move them turn one? Alright. I got invaded. I'm gonna try and just go fucking YOLO. F2 to select entire army. Okay. Alright. Oh, this camera angle is legit, yo. Holy shit. Alright, army, go.
Target acquired.
No, you stupid fucks! God damn it. Oh, wait, do these... Oh my god, this camera angle! Can I... This is not a good camera angle.
That's impossible, Commander.
There's gotta be some way to change this. There we go. Oh my god, that was awful. How do I do that? The page button. Alright. So I'm going to take this army, bind it to that, put you over there. This army, bind it to that. Move it right here. Bind the whole thing to that, move it forward and attack. Because their army's attacking my army.
That's impossible, Commander.
I don't have a building to build things in. Oh, there we go. B.
It'll be built in a jiffy.
B.
Construction underway, Commander.
B and B.
Construction underway, Commander.
My army got obliterated. Of course it did, because I don't know how to play this game yet.
Your unit will soon be ready. Battle forge completed. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Trooper awaiting your
I'm just gonna try to overwhelm them with pure numbers. Fuck this.
Your unit will soon be ready. Unit is being manufactured,
There we go.
Commander.
Rally point is right there.
There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir. Trooper ready to march. Ready to follow you, even into death. Ready to follow you, even into death. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. Trooper ready to march. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. their destiny. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. The Emperor shows us the way. The grave be their destiny, for glory and honor, and wealth. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. We'll crush them one leg at a time. The Emperor shows us the way. There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir. The Emperor shows us the way. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. I will crush their bones. Trooper ready to march. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Trooper ready to march. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. We'll crush them one leg at a time. The Emperor shows us the way. Your unit will soon be ready. Ready to follow you, even into death.
No mountain can stop us!
I'll be the last thing they see. We'll crush them one leg at a time. The grave be their destiny. The Emperor shows us the way. We'll crush them one leg at a time. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. The Emperor shows us the way. Enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander. Doctor's in the house. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. All right, all right. Your unit will soon be ready. We're out of recruits, Commander. Ready to follow you, even into death. The Emperor's enemy is my enemy. Don't be pushy. The grave be their destiny. Don't be pushy. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. We'll crush them one leg at a time. Losing ground, sire. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. The Emperor's enemy is
I'm gonna have to figure out how to play this. Is there a surrender button?
Ready to follow
Getting out of this
even
quicker.
into death. We're in a world of hurt here.
Defeat! Oh well, I'll figure out how to play this before I do this again, because this is kind of annoying. It's not even that hard, I just don't think I'm being aggressive enough, but I'm so StarCrafty that I've never